Hey everyone. So just a couple of little thoughts here. Now November is hit, and one little thing I've been keeping an eye on during this entire year, very interesting year, but very interesting last few years as well too in terms of computer technology. Um, Ryzen from AMD has definitely made a big impact and brought the market share up, and the competition between AMD and Intel has been pretty deep these last few years since Ryzen was introduced in late 2016 and released in 2017. I actually got my hands on my first Ryzen CPU, which I believe was the 1600, and an MSI X370 motherboard. And since that time, I've gotten my hands on pretty much every generation of Ryzen CPU since, mostly first generations. Built a few computers for family members. A couple of seconds, 1/3 the 3900X, which I absolutely loved, doing basically processing 4K video and rendering stuff. And now I'm definitely looking forward to the Ryzen 5000 series, definitely rebranded from 4000 to 5000. Looking to definitely pop one of these, the most powerful 5950X CPU in my main PC as part of a major overhaul of my main PC here. New board, new memory, new CPU. Even getting my hands on the Samsung 980 SSD once they're back in stock. And going towards that point of the little magic word there of stock and supply. I can understand this year particularly, supplies have been pretty tough. During the summers, even get hard to get your hands on the motherboard even. CPUs were pretty much plentiful. But when it comes to these new releases, unfortunately, there's this little situation where shortly after the release, whether it's early in the morning or late at night or overnight even, where the supplies just disappear. And I completely understand that some people try to get their hands on this stuff. Obviously, a lot of people get their hands on this stuff, and you usually see it sold out for a good week or two. But last year, looking at the 3900X supply, it was pretty much gone from day one and wouldn't be in any sort of reliable availability for at least 2 to 3 months. And of course, you can always find them somewhere else like eBay or other online retailers, where somebody may have already purchased it and jacked up the price at least a good 30, 40, even 50%. Jeez. And we see that again as well too. Just a few weeks ago in September, October, NVidia released some new GPUs, 3000 GPUs, excuse me. And I actually want to get my hands on a 3080. That's not going to happen anytime too soon. So, and it's unfortunate this happens. I think there was even a situation where a manufacturer was even caught trying to price gouge, stuff like that. Well, anyway, my point is, I really do hope that the companies who release these products, and I'm obviously keeping an eye on AMD here in this particular case, can actually do something to really try to avoid this as much as possible. I actually do want to go ahead and purchase a 5950X and a 5900 for both my main first and primary and my secondary PCs. I'm going to go ahead and migrate my 3900X to another computer, and I'll be able to use both CPUs and, you know, obviously make a review video, test them out, definitely post some stuff up online, and of course be able to use and game with those particular CPUs. But it's definitely going to be tough if I can't even get my hands on one. I know they're scheduled to be released very shortly in early November. Over here you can see my little wall of actual AMD Ryzen boxes from various computers I've built for family, myself, friends even. Going to be tossing on another box in there very shortly for a PC I'm building for a family member. And with some luck, right on top, just not including the little Funko Pop toy up there, I'm going to have hopefully 2 more Ryzen boxes up there. So AMD, save one for me for sure. I understand, you know, people definitely do see the opportunity there, and it's going to happen no matter what. But I really hope I can just get my hands on one. And I can also speak for many other enthusiasts out there as well too, looking forward to get their hands on one for benchmarks, for overclocking, and just for everyday use, and just a oohs and ahs of using new hardware, and particularly very anticipated CPU considering the numbers I've seen so far. So really guys, hopefully one gets saved for me, and for all you as well too. Anyway, just a little bit of thoughts right there. Definitely let me know what you think and what your experiences are getting your hands on newly released hardware. I know I'm not alone. Take care everyone, stay safe.